Hi Sean, hCG, this is Robin. I thought I would videotape my answer to your call for help. First of all, a few questions. Are you eating out of boredom? You know, sometimes when people go through the protocol, they aren't quite aware of how much of their eating is out of passive creativity. There may not be any emotions outside of that you're bored, and instead of creating something to do, you end up using food to create for you. It's very passive. And then the other part is, if you have guilt as a result, it would make sense to me why you would kind of have that all or nothing mentality. Who likes to feel guilty? You know, guilt is associated with shame, which is not a good feeling. No one wants to have that feel. So if you have it, you might as well get the freedom to eat everything you want, because you already feel guilt and shame, so you might as well just get all of the food you need in preparation for the next impending famine the next day, which is just a sign that you feel that food fulfills you emotionally in quantity. So, you know, you really need to sit in peace for a little bit and try to pick it apart and understand what is triggering that behavior. You know, I always go back to famine. Would you be eating out of boredom if there wasn't the access to food? And under that circumstance, what would you do if you were bored? You'd find something more proactive. You would be using that creative part of your brain to do more things. I don't know if this is helping you at all, but and the other thing is to understand that a lot of times people sabotage during the protocol because the protocol is so easy, and the motive of weight loss is, it's not profound enough for people to really give up their emotional desire, and so they end up cheating quite a bit and believing that, oh, I'll just make up for it next day. I will just make up for it because it's so easy to lose the weight, so it's easy to cheat and, you know, think that it's okay. I think if you've been through 17 days, my suggestion for you would be to end this round at the minimum. So get through another, I don't know how many days is that, 5 more days, and then transition into the second phase and focus in on where you may be having issues with boredom, and you may have a little anxiousness or irritability, and that may be why you're eating. So you're doing great. This is a process. It's you're learning really about yourself, and it doesn't happen overnight. But it does require for you to take ownership of those feelings and behaviors and to process them in a way that is moving forward. That is learning from them, learning from yourself. And the only way to do that is for you to actually pick apart why and to observe yourself rather than judge yourself. And that way you understand why it makes sense for you to be cheating, because there is some sense in why you're cheating. You just need to find what it is, have compassion for yourself, learn from it, and move forward. So I hope this helps. Good luck.